How's it going, everybody? And welcome back to week 3 with SwasAye of Rocket League Rewind. SwasAye, eventually I'm going to stop just being like, SwasAye's here, and you're just actually going to be here. But welcome back, guys. We're happy to be back. We got some big things going on for Rocket League Rewind. Big announcements. SwasAye, what do we have to tell the peeps?
The first thing that we got to lead with every single video, stop what you're doing, like this video. It's going to help this idea, Rocket League Rewind, grow even more.
Yes.
Comment about anything that we talk about, anything that you want us to talk about.
We told you guys to comment. We told you guys to comment last week, and no one commented. So we expect lots of comments this week about how your day is going, about how you're holding up with this being stuck inside, about what you ate for breakfast. I don't know, anything.
It's a low bar to hit comment of the week right now.
Yes.
But most importantly, make sure you subscribe to Trauma Llama's channel because, I mean, this dude pumps out great content. One more thing that we want to talk about for everyone. I'm going to leave that one up to you. What is the big news for this series?
Yes, big news. We are shortening the videos. We're going to try to hit around 10 to 12 minutes max. Keep all the info short and to the point so you guys don't get bored watching. And yeah, stay more relevant. Also, we're going to be putting out videos, fingers crossed, every single week.
All right, first thing that we got to talk about right now, we're bringing it back, the Rocket League YouTubers of the week.
Yes, and SwasAye, tell us who you have for your Rocket League YouTuber for this week.
All right, my Rocket League YouTuber this week, a smaller known Rocket League YouTuber. Honestly, not too much content lately, but if you're interested in the esports side of things, he goes by Brick. He's going to be a guest on my Rocket League decision-making series. Unbelievably intelligent player, GC for a very long time, and he kind of breaks down what you need to know to get into the esports side of things in his videos. And he has some montages of RLCS goals, all of its quality content.
Yo, SwasAye, that is amazing. I have not heard of Bricks yet, so I'll definitely have to go check out his channel. For me, I have kind of a smaller YouTuber as well. So for my YouTuber this week, I chose JJ the Tubster. I just became aware of his channel in the past few days. It popped up on my Twitter and I had to go check it out. He just posted a video recently on how to gain more viewers on Twitch. And it's a very insightful video. I watched through the whole thing and he's got some really great points. So if you're a new streamer or a streamer growing, it's a great video to check out. And he's also got some really awesome Rocket League videos on there as well.
Trauma, I gotta be honest, I saw you share that. I haven't watched it yet. It looks like it's great.
What are you waiting for?
I'm gonna watch it right now.
Amazing.
We're pausing this. I'm totally kidding. But let's talk about some big news from Psyonix.
Yes.
The main thing, RLCS Season 9 finale, the finals, the big stage, should have just happened this previous weekend.
So sad.
Unfortunately, it did not. But if you went to the, or if you were gonna go to the event, Rocket League wheel codes have just gone out. Make sure to check your email and grab some codes.
No, that's really great that they did that for everybody. We weren't able to make it. I was supposed to have met you already.
Yeah.
Like, as we're doing this video, I was supposed to have already, like, known you and given you a hug. So it's really sad.
What I heard you say is we were going to be recovering the next morning with some water and Tylenol.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I was going to be flying home today, actually, as we're recording.
I know,
this.
I was too.
So, yeah.
God.
Sad day. But it's cool that they're still giving everyone those codes, so definitely be on the lookout for those. Also, though, this past weekend, instead of LAN, they did do the Spring Series Finals. On Sunday was the big day. So for the Spring Series this past Sunday, they did broadcast the games on ESPN2, which was a really awesome thing for them to do. We had talked, SwasAye, last episode about possibly seeing some teams break through, and this was their time to shine, kind of get some exposure. Unfortunately, we did not see any teams break through. Kind of all the expected teams we saw. One of the teams I did want to mention, though, was Charlotte Phoenix. Wonder Mike, coming from the formerly known Absolute Leverage, found his way onto the Charlotte Phoenix roster and helped them make it pretty far. They made it to the final day SwasAye unfortunately got knocked out in the lower bracket though.
Speaking of the lower bracket, Trauma, one of the other teams that we should talk about real quick, Rogue. They have a new player, Turinturo, TT. We're calling him TT at this point.
Yes.
But they had a great lower bracket run. What did you think of it?
No, it's interesting because Rogue has kind of been all over the place the past few seasons, at least for me personally. They've been making a lot of roster changes, kind of switching things up. I know they just let go of Wonder, which was, I think a lot of people kind of had seen that coming for a little while. So that finally happened. So they've been making some changes. It looks like, they made it really far in the lower bracket. So we'll see how long they hold on to this roster and maybe see how far they can go with it. A lot of teams, they like to switch up their rosters really quick though. But the teams that one of the teams that's kept the roster together for a long time, won the whole thing.
Just talking about Rogue, they got Kronovi, G2 got Chicago, and since that move, G2 has been on fire. A huge congratulations to G2. They have kept this team together, and for the last 4 tournaments that they've been a part of, they've won. I believe it's been 2 qualifying rounds, RLCS, and now the spring series. JNAPS, Rizzo, Chicago, you guys are crushing it. And they swept NRG 4-0 in the finals. Not the best showing for ESPN2, but definitely something to be proud of if you're a G2 fan. One of the other things that I want to bring up real quick, if you watched that finals on ESPN2, they had a special commentator for the event. Former soccer player Landon Donovan of the LA Galaxy. He spent some time over in Europe for Everton Football Club. It was great to see someone kind of bring that transition, ask the questions that are needed for a new generation of players. I think Landon was awesome to watch. He's one of my favorite players, and just the whole event, it went well. I know there's definitely a little bit of arguing and things that could have been improved on, but hey, we weren't the main target audience. It definitely got some people involved in Rocket League. We're gonna see it grow.
Yeah, absolutely. And to touch on your point, I think it was brilliant of them to bring someone new in like that. And of course, no one's ever gonna be, you can't make everyone happy. Everyone's always gonna have something to complain about. But I think you're also right. You made another great point about, targeting a different audience. This is gonna bring new people in and gain exposure for the game to a different audience. So great job to them. Also, we're all stuck inside, guys, so we're all doing these casting. They're doing this casting and stuff from home, so I think a little grace there is much deserved. Speaking of G2 and their 4-0 sweep in the finals though, SwasAye, they've been looking unstoppable. Do you see any team that might overtake them at the moment? They've been looking like they've been on a complete roll.
As far as NA, I really don't. I have a lot of hope for NRG. I think Justin is the best player in NA. I really do. Cloud9 seems to be attempting to make some roster moves.
Yeah.
Who knows what's going to happen there?
Yeah.
Space Station Gaming is on the come up, but G2 now.
Space Station Gaming haven't really had like a breakthrough moment. Like we've seen them kind of like right there, like they're almost there as like one of the great teams, but they haven't been able to like break through yet. So definitely, a team to look out for, moving forward. But no, I think you're right. There hasn't been a team. Maybe keeping a roster together for a little longer might be the secret sauce. But these guys have been playing together forever, so it's really cool to see.
That did work for Cloud9 when they won their world championship.
Yeah.
So who knows? They've had some unsuccessful seasons lately. It might be time to shake it up.
Yeah.
But Trauma, I think you're right. Kind of building that chemistry over a long period of time could be it.
Yeah, absolutely.
One other thing that we talked about in great detail last segment was the brand new record for the longest game of Rocket League played. Trauma, do you remember, had it happened at that point? I want to say it was happening It happened the day before.
I feel like we should know this. And yes, it had happened.
It did.
Yep.
It did happen.
Yep.
Well, here's the thing. That's old news. The Spanish
news.
Rocket League community has now had the longest game of Rocket League, over 12 hours long. That's unreal.
That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, yeah, seeing Sunless's record, it's like, I was like, all right, let him have it, but apparently the Spanish community is like, nope, that needs to be broken. Let's do it. That's crazy.
I joked off scene that Sunless Khan is kind of the record killer. Every time he does something, longest game, longest dribble, someone comes around a few days later and just ruins it.
Yeah.
And we see it again. So Sunless Khan, keep eating records, please. It's making things challenging for everyone else.
Keep making records so people can beat them for you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One other thing, the thing that we should definitely close on right here. This is the big news. Season 1 RLCS. Lethamyr has an idea for him. Trauma, do me a favor, talk about this.
Yeah, so Lethamyr wanting to bring back iBuyPower against Flipside for a reunion. I think it would be a fantastic idea. I mean, everybody loves a good throwback, and seeing this come together would bring back so many great memories for everybody. And yeah, seeing these guys play together, now, because the game has changed so much since then, it would be really fun to watch. It'd be really interesting. I wonder who they get to cast it and stuff. I think they should definitely make it happen.
Sounds incredible. Trauma. Let me read you the participants real quick.
Yes.
For iBuyPower, Kranovi, Gibbs, and Sad Jr. versus that OG Flipside team of Cucks, Marky Duda, and Mike Rules. Who do you think would take it?
Oh my gosh. Honestly, I think Flipside would take it.
I'm going iBuyPower. I think.
Oh really?
Bro is just
all right.
Too good. I don't know. We're gonna have to play that one out.
Yeah, we'll have to see how that turns out. And if it actually happens, I'll put some money on it.
Yeah.
There we go. To close things out, though, we are going to take a look at the comment of the week. The comment of the week this week comes from Rhett. He said, SwasAye and Llama, maybe the next Johnny Boy and Shogun. Rhett, I think those are some pretty big shoes to fill. We're not quite there yet. What do you think, SwasAye?
I appreciate the kind words, but you're gonna make my head not fit through the door. And two, we're just not there yet.
No, but we do have a better desk than they do. So
that we do.
We have one thing on them. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us again this week. It's another great episode. We'll see you guys next week for another Rocket League Rewind. SwasAye, anything before we go?
No, yes. One thing, Rocket League decision making on my channel is coming back real soon. Keep an eye out for it. And stop what you're doing right now. If you're not subbed to Trauma Llama, sub right now.
What are you even doing with your life? All right, guys, you have a good one, and we will see you next week.
Take care.